Ladies and gentlemen, you are cordially invited to be our guest at the most celebrated big band party in America, starring the dynamic Rick Michel as he performs Frank, Sammy Dean, and many more. And now, please welcome to the stage, Rick Michel and the Brian Tidwell Orchestra.
Come on, fellas, you're playing for Frank, Sammy, and Dean and their friends. Would you make the ending bigger? I tell you, I get no respect from anybody. I tell you, how I got invited to Frank, Sammy, and Dean's party, I'll never know. Rat Pack. Are you kidding me? The only packing I've been doing lately is in a suitcase for my wife. My wife, she's no bargain. A lousy cook. A terrible cook. I mean, how can toast have bones in it? I mean it. She can't cook at all. My backyard, the flies chipped in to fix the screen door. I left dental floss in the kitchen the other day. The roaches hung themselves.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rick Michel. Thank you very, very much for being here this evening. In boxing news, before I forget, I heard a cute one the other day. You know what you get when you cross Rogaine and Viagra? Don King.
Brian, I sure do miss old Blue Eyes and the Rat Pack.
So do all of us, Kermit, especially Rick Michel.
These little town blues, they are melting away. About to make a brand new start of it back in old New York. And you better believe it, Vegas, if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it just about anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York. Let's keep this party polite and never, never, never get out of my sight. You've got to stick with me, baby. I'm the fellow you came in with. Luck be a lady. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Salut, Chendanon. Welcome to our party. Sammy and Dean will be out here shortly, but first, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I was born Francis Albert Sinatra, December 12, 1915. I was raised in a tenement house in Hoboken, New Jersey, and I was always a trouble kid. High school always got in trouble, fights. But you know, I always knew I wanted to be in show business. Which brings us to the name of this program, Frank, Sammy, and Dean. To many, we've been known as the Rat Pack, the Summit, the party that never ends. It all started back in the mid-50s in Hollywood. At the time, Humphrey Bogart was our ringleader. What a pack of rats we were. I remember one time we went to Las Vegas with the likes of Sammy Davis Jr.
The Candyman can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Yes, the Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious. Now you talk about your childhood wishes, and you can even eat the dishes. Chicong, chong, chicong.
Do the name Ruby Begonia mean anything to you, Sapphire? Dickie Smothers, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Year 2005. Actually, it was Lorne Bacall, Bogey's wife, that named us the Rat Pack. And what a time it was. Hot and cold running broads, drinking booze for breakfast with the likes of Joey Bishop, Peter Lawford, and my old pal, Dean Martin.
You go to your buffet and I'll go to mine.
When you're drinking, the show looks good to you. When you're drinking, you get stinking. It helps your point of view. But when you're sober, the skies all seem gray. When you're sober, life's a pain. Oh, keep drinking, that's what I'm thinking. 'Cause it's what I love to do.
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Howdy, howdy, ho. Well, I know you got your youngsters. We all want to know.
Brian, you promised if I brought Neil Diamond to the party that you would play one of his songs.
I know I did, Kermit, but first, wouldn't you like to hear more from the chairman of the board?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you back to the Sands Hotel. The year was 1966 with the Count Basie Orchestra. Music arranged and conducted by my very good friend, Mr. Quincy Jones. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I'm such a cuckoo individual. It's my kind of town. Las Vegas is my kind of razzmatazz. And it has all the jazz and
around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cokey. Now he took her down to Chinatown and showed her how to kick the gong around. Hidey, 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 hi.
Howdy, 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 hi.
Hidey, hidey, hi.
Howdy, howdy, hi.
Brian, now can I hear Neil Diamond?
Okay, Kermit.
Song sung blue, everybody knows one. Song sung blue, every garden grows one. Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice. This is the part of the program where my piano player Bill Miller and I are going to do a drunk song. Drunk songs are usually done in small bars or bistros in the wee hours of the morning. Usually by a fellow that's got problems, like his broad flew to coop with another guy and all the bread. So if you will assume the position of a bartender, this is how these guys behaved. It's 2:45. There's no one in the place except you and me. So set 'em up, Joe. I've got a little story I think you should know. We're drinking, my friend, to the end of a brief episode. So make it one for my baby and another one for the road. The long, so long, damn long. He's looking at you, Joe.